Hi guys. Having a neck flare up, so I feel really nauseous every time I move my head. But I've been sitting here catching up with my bookkeeping. I noticed, when was that? I noticed in July that I appeared to have shifted, I guess, somehow, an extra $10. So like my if you're new to my channel, well, this is like a budgeting video. Obviously it'll say on the title something about that, but I keep my car fuel, like I transfer that into a savings account, and then the money that's left over every month, so I transfer $100 every month into a savings account for my fuel, and then I use my debit card for my checking account, pay for my fuel, and then transfer that amount of money back out of that savings account, that $100 a month savings account, back to my checking account to pay back my checking account. Anyway, so between, like, I did all the math of all the fuel money that I should have paid and the $100 transfers that go into that account, and kind of balance that out. And no, I took, oh my gosh, this is so complicated because it's taken me honestly like 3-4 different times sitting down to figure out what I did wrong. So this is one of the things that why I was keeping up with my books every week, because you forget so much stuff. And from, what is that, May 30th until July 31st, I lost track of what transfers I had done, what transfers I hadn't done, doing the transfers but not putting them into my little book, my cash book where I keep track of my sinking fund bank accounts. And plus, frequently I was trying to play catch up at night when I was already tired, a little bit motivated but tired, so like my mathing wasn't always working quite right, and my table is a mess, so I was doing it in bed. So like then you get, like, when you sit in bed for too long, my back starts hurting, so I don't know. Anyway, so you mix in being tired, being in pain, just wanting to go to sleep but not being able to sleep because I've, insomnia. Anyway, somehow I managed to miscalculate the transfers that I needed to do from my savings account to my checking account. And I apparently, see, and this part doesn't even really make sense then either. So I'm $10 off. Like, $10 off from the electronic picture of what my bank accounts look like, what my car fuel savings account looks like compared to what it looks like in here. $10 off. But when I did the math, I actually over-transferred $10.04 from this savings account into my checking account. So somehow like my math is like $20 off. I guess. I don't know. Because it says I've transferred $10 too much, but according to like writing down the actual transactions and going through the math, like this is what I'm doing here. I'm writing down every time I transferred money into that account, every time I bought anything that would have been charged to that account, between like buying car parts and oil and buying fuel. And I went through it all, and it says that I transferred $10.04 too much. But when I look at the balance according to this compared to my electronic, it says that I've got, in my electronic side, like my actual money, I've got $10 too much in there. So there's like a $20.04 discrepancy, which is where I figured out what I did. Because on July 18th, I bought fuel. I asked for $20 and they got 4 cents over on it. So $20.04. Boom. There's that number. That's the $20.04. But I don't, and then the reason why I'm not $20.04 over is because I didn't calculate, or I missed a transfer. I bought $10 worth of fuel May 30th. So that's why it's like $10.04 over. This still doesn't make sense why I'm $10 higher than I should. Oh, because I calculated that, I get it now. It's, maybe I just needed to talk through it. Oh, that doesn't make sense either. I don't know. I don't know. Plus my neck hurts. Every time I move my head I feel nauseous. That's not good. Making myself eat food. Making myself drink water. It's just kind of like, I don't know. It's a kink in my neck that, I don't know if you guys can even hear it, but it, like, when I move my neck, like, everything pops down into my shoulder blades. It's crazy. But I don't know what caused that flare up. I think it might have to do with, we had some rain. Maybe from the humidity, maybe that, I don't know. I've never really had mold allergies before, so I don't know. That might be it. I don't know. Everything's changing since I changed my diet. But anyway. So, moral of the story, not about the pain. It's about keep up with your book accounts, your check-ins, with your finances, because, oh my gosh. It's only like not even 4 whole months. And everything just kind of went tits up. Because it's what? March, April, May. So June and July. And that was, July is when I miscalculated what I needed to transfer over. So it was really only 2 months. And everything got lost. But really I've been bad at it since March. So I have to get better at that. But I've got everything balanced now. I think what I'm just going to do is just call that a loss and, like, start back over. So, yeah. I'll just, like, change what is written in here so that it matches what it says on my electronic bank account thing, because that won't be a big deal. But anyway, I hit a milestone, guys. I know, like 10 minutes into it. Let's bury the lead, right? So I set some goals in the beginning of the year, and one of the goals was in my car replacement fund. I drive a 93 Ford Ranger with 260,000+ miles in it, so I need to, like, have some money set aside in case it needs a repair that is more than what the car's worth, and I can get something with better fuel economy that doesn't go through oil and isn't having whatever problem comes up. But anyway, in the beginning of the year, I set 2 milestones. I set by August 2018, I wanted to have $3,000 in that account, and by February 2019, I want to have $5,000 in that account. Well, anyway, even though I've been really terrible at keeping up with I haven't written a budget in a while, I do kind of keep track of where my money has been going and such like that. I went on kind of a bender on Amazon, a bit of a bender on Audible. I think about like $100 worth of books because they were on sale for cheaper than what my credits are. My credits cost me $14.95, and it was a bunch of books that I'd wanted, and they were on sale, and I think they were all discounted like 25%. So they were all, I think every single one of them was less than $10. So I was like, I'll just buy this, and I'll buy that, and I'll buy that, and I $4, $7, $3 myself into almost $100 worth of audiobooks. But so that was crazy. On Amazon, kind of went on a spender bender between buying things for somebody's high school graduation presents, Mom's Day presents. I think I got those taken care of. And then while I was on Amazon, I bought other things. What did I buy? I bought my watch. Man, everything's so incorporated now. I also went on a bit of a bender of like buying random things when I went to stores. We have this store called Buy Mart, which is like a company employee-owned co-op type of a thing, and you pay like $25 and you get a membership card, and they do all of these drawings every Tuesday or something like that. It's kind of like a old-timey small town sort of thing, but they're like all over the Pacific Northwest. Buy Mart. Anyway, so like I ended up buying a carpet sweeper, vacuum thingy-majugger. What else did I buy? I don't even remember all of the things that I've bought, but I don't know. It's probably been like way too much money. I should probably add that up and see what that number is. Anyway, so even with all of that, I still ended up putting into that car account. Sorry, I'm kind of squirrely. I should probably take another Adderall. Fuel, car replacement. I'm going to the page right now. Since May, pretty much only been transferring $100 because that's automatic transfers. And then I just transferred all the extra money out of my bank account, so I brought my checking account down to 100 because that's my buffer money. So everything for the month that should come out has come out, and everything that I should get paid for the month has already been paid to me. And so this is like, oh goodness, since February 27th was the last time that I transferred money in there. It was like $449. And so what I've saved in those since March, April, May, June, July, and August. So that's 5 months. $2,070 I put into that account. So it's August, 2018, and my balance for my car replacement is $3,582. So I got it by $580. So what do we have? August, 5 more months until February 2019. So I just have to do another 2,000 before then, and I will hit those goals. And then my car fund will be at that $5,000, which is kind of around here. Like, that's the sweet spot. If you you might be able to find something for $3,000 that doesn't need a lot of work, but too much less than $3,000, you're gonna end up with a car that needs about $1,000 worth of work anyway. So you might as well spend $4,000 instead of $3,000 and having to put money into it. Does that make sense? Anyway, so I kind of found that the sweet spot is about $4,000, plus I'm going to save an extra $1,000. So that's like a buffer to be able to get into something maybe a bit better. Hopefully no more than 10 years old. And I don't know, 10,000 miles per year. Maybe, I guess. Yeah, 10 years old, that'd be 100,000 miles. That's not too bad, I guess. Anyway, so that's the goal, and that's, yay, I met a milestone, $3,000. Sorry for the ramble. Anyway, updates is just, I need to keep up on my transferring money back and forth, because that just confused me for a long time. And then when I hit like a roadblock like that, I shut down, and I don't want to deal with it anymore, because I'm just kind of like, bleh. Where's $10? And then I do more math, and I was like, $10.04? Like, what is going on? That's like $10 too much, and then $10.04 too much the other way. So somehow I ended up, I don't know what I did, but anyway, anyway. Alright, so that was fun. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Happy Sunday! Happy back to school for those who are going back to school. We're putting the school back together. School starts on Tuesday the 5th, I believe. But this next week is going to be all of us doing staff stuff, which is get a pass down from our the superintendent and the principal of our building, and then do all of the training that we have to do. We do training on sexual harassment, sexual assault, pathogens, like bloodborne pathogens. We also do basic CPR, electrical safety, ladder safety, things like that. Like, we do probably like a good 4 hours if you sit at the computer and just click the answers, because you already know them. But if you read all of the stuff that goes with it, oh yeah, we do bullying too. Cyberbullying and playground bullying and all that stuff. If you were to read all of the stuff, it's probably like 20 hours worth of reading. So, but you can get it done in about 2 to 4 hours if you just go through and click all the answers that you know. And hopefully you don't fail and have to take it over again. But anyway, and then we also get to go over our unions, and we go over our medical dental insurance type stuff. So, yep, there's a lot of things that we get to go over every year when the school starts. I don't know if people know this, but in Oregon, a law just got passed, or an amendment was just made, something like that, that public and private sectors, there's unions all over the place. Like, we have a union in the schools, and you're automatically entered into the union. You automatically start paying union dues where we're at. And they've done a lot of work for us to be able to get good health insurance, to get pay increases, like hourly pay increases plus increase in the steps. So every year that you work for the school district, you get like a certain amount more, like it's in tiers. So you like look at your J unit and you've been working here for 4 years. So kind of like you do on the times table, you go down 4 years and over the J and you find out what your base pay is per hour. So the unions have done a lot of work for us, but what happened is the way that our unions worked in Oregon is that if you were working somewhere where there was a union presence and you were working one of the positions that had a union, your pay was automatically getting pulled out to go towards that union because the union worked for your pay increases or your hour changes or your ability to get more sick days or more vacation days or whatever. And one lady she was working for a position that was under the union, like under the umbrella of the union, but she wasn't using the union. She got her own pay raises, like she negotiated herself for her salary. Like she's not on the same tier level that other people that are in the union would have been under. And then a couple of other things were going on. And she's also found that the union was funding campaigns like billboards or commercials that went against her core beliefs. And so she went to court to say, I don't want to pay money to advertise for things that I don't believe in. And so they looked through and they found, how much money was going to the union and all that stuff. And they're like, oh, well, okay. So now there's a amendment to that law that you automatically get put in that you can opt out of unions now. So I don't know if there's going to be a bunch of people opting out. But one of the things that sucks about that is that they're still under the umbrella of our union. They're potentially can get pay raises and increases in leave benefits, medical benefits, and all that, but they're not paying the union dues. So that's kind of like what the other side of it is that, yay, I don't have to pay money for a service I'm not using, but at the same time, like, the trickle down of other people paying for the union to exist and take care of them is like it is affecting other people's abilities to do things. Anyway, it's crazy. It's crazy what's going on. But we'll learn more about that next week. Alright, okay. I'm really gonna go take a pain med and take a nap. I'll see you guys later. Bye!